Hi, I'm Maddie.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Hallie.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Macy.
Okay, today I'm going to be talking to you all about a persuasive speech about binge watching. Who doesn't love Netflix? I know that I do. Not only is it convenient, cheap, and relaxing, but it is also home to full seasons of TV shows along with award-winning movies. From The Office to Riverdale, Netflix has pretty much any show that you could ever want, except Game of Thrones. Cough, cough, HBO. Netflix is also home to many good movies, especially since they have a partnership with the Disney company. And they created Bird Box. Anyways, this instant access to entire seasons of TV shows and quality movies could be dangerous because of binge watching. Did you know that binge watching is defined as the act of watching 2 or more episodes of one TV shows in one sitting? Who honestly only watches 2 episodes in a sitting? And just to clarify, it is still sitting if you get up in between episodes to travel to the refrigerator or pantry. All jokes aside, even though binge watching can be relaxing and an enjoyable way to spend your evening, afternoon, or entire day, it can be quite unhealthy for you, physically and even socially. In this speech, I'm going to persuade all of you to understand why you need to limit the amount of time you spend binge watching. The first reason that we should limit the amount of time that we spend binge watching is because of obesity. Temple Northup, an associate professor at Houston University, stated, "The act of watching TV is a sedentary activity that encourages snacking." Northup also created a study to see if there was a legitimate relationship between watching television and eating. Who doesn't eat popcorn when they go to the movies? He surveyed 591 undergraduates and proved that students were more likely to eat unhealthy food while they binge watched rather than healthy food. Lillian Cheung, the director of Health Promotion and Communication at Harvard University's School of Public Health, observed that people gain more weight from sitting and watching TV because when we eat distractedly, we're not paying full attention to the amount of food that is in front of us or what we are taking in, and we miss all of our stomach's cues letting us know that we are full. Another aid in weight gain while binge watching is what content we choose to watch. Researchers from Cornell University's Food and Brand Lab constructed a poll found that people who watch shows eat 98% more than people who watch just regular talk shows. They also realized that people who watch sad content eat 55% more than those that watch upbeat comedies. Researchers also believe that these are related to how you feel while watching your content. Action and adventure shows are big contributors to mindless eating because watchers try to keep up with the pace that they see on screen. Sad shows often tend to increase your eating rate because of stress responses, like emotional eating. Binge watching can also hurt your physical health and is a large contributor to weight gain. The second reason we should cut back on binge watching has to do with antisocial behavior. A 2013 report from MarketCast, which is an entertainment research firm, showed that over half of those they interviewed prefer to binge watch alone, and 98% of those people prefer watching shows alone in their own home. It is often said that whenever you spend too much time on something, you're taking away from time that you could spend with friends or out in the world. Just by watching 2 45-minute episodes of your favorite TV show alone in your home, you are sacrificing an hour and a half that could be spent with friends or family. Binge watching can have a way of causing antisocial behavior without you even fully realizing it. With any fictional show that you watch regularly, you begin to connect with the characters that you see on screen, as if they were real. You act like them, you talk like them, and you get totally involved in their own world. Robert F. Potter, PhD, director of the Institute for Communication Research at Indiana University, stated that binge watching can leave you feeling bad because you had to leave the friends that you've spent your entire afternoon, morning, or entire day with. Therefore, binge watching instills antisocial behavior in those who participate in it. The third effect of binge watching is exhaustion. If a show has a complicated storyline and complex characters, it can leave your brain feeling fried after only 5 hours. The most common genre of show to binge watch is obviously the dramas. In comparison to a sitcom, drama shows usually have a more intense storyline and more complex characters. This intense storyline makes your brain keep up with what's going on, which takes more effort. Mysteries are also taxing on you because you are constantly throughout the entire show trying to figure out who committed the crime or who was in the wrong. In connection with wearing you out mentally, binge watching can also wear you out physically. While you are sitting or laying on your bed or couch, your circulation actually slows down along with your metabolism. This causes you to feel tired and gain weight. 4% of all people who binge watch to relax and to let go of their anxieties actually develop a sleep insomnia. This happens when binge watching becomes an addictive behavior to take care of all of your problems and to get over it. Who hasn't stayed up till 2 in the morning watching their favorite show? In conclusion, we need to limit how often we binge watch and how much we watch in just one sitting. Obesity is caused by binge watching because we sit and eat and watch all at the same time for long periods of time. Antisocial behavior is an effect of binge watching because we prefer to watch our favorite shows alone and in the comfort of our own home or even our own bedroom. Exhaustion is the third result of binge watching because as we watch more, we are cutting into our nightly bedtime routines. And we also try to keep our brains awake and aware and concentrated on what is going on in our show at that given time, even if it is 2 in the morning. These are just a few of the effects that binge watching has on us, and we watch it way too much. Our millennium has had way too much experience with the technology and the convenience of Netflix. We need to be mindful of when we are binge watching, and we also need to stay in control of how much we watch, who we watch it with, and how much we are eating, and pay attention to everything that goes on while we binge watch. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna just hope that